Go on then. Morning guys, it's Monday 18th of May. Just coming to have a quick look at this grass. This is the first one what we mowed. Simon's tended it twice over the weekend. What this green patch is, it looks like a mist. Right over the top and tidy that up. Run it over with a tractor. It's definitely ready to bale. It's a bit of moisture underneath, but that'll go well. We're going to start baling today. Or they're going to start baling today. This afternoon, not till later on. But yeah, I've got to go and load a straw lorry right now. Up at farm 2. So I'm going to get on up there and put some straw on the lorry. And then, how we doing? So, I'm up at farm 2 loading this straw lorry. It's so dry out and about now. We're a little bit worried about that grass, what we've mowed off. But they're saying there's a chance of rain for Thursday night, so if we can get these bales off, and Dad will put a bit of liquid N on with the bateman, and then get that washed in Thursday night. Hopefully it'll be alright then. But yeah, we're sort of counting on a bit of rain really, a bit like everybody. Things are just so dry now. I'm up at farm 2 where we've got these spring beans. They're looking okay, but they're going to want some rain pretty soon. Next week we'll go out and have a bit of a look around the crops. Just got to load the back bit now, the drag. Gave this loader a bit of a birthday this morning. Blew all the radiator out and the filters and blew the cab out, greased her up. So got a lot of work to do this week. Hopefully she'll do a good job. Going to have a lot of bales to stack, starting with straw. Right, that's the lorry loaded. Now I'm going to go home, get some lunch because I'm starving, and then this afternoon we'll get the trailers ready to go. Okay, so it's Monday afternoon. We've got our first load of bales turned up in the yard. Bill's got his 5100M on the AW. Is it AW trailer? Get him unloaded. How many has he got on there? 5, 10, 15, 20 bales. That'll do, my friend. That'll do. So as you'll probably have seen at the beginning of the video, we've got, so Simon's on the rake, he's in the 6150R, and then contractors running the baler with his 6910, and George is in his 6430 with his McHale wrapper, and then Stockman Nick is running the TM320s. Loading the trailers, and then on the trailers we got Stockman Bill in his 5100M, and our neighbour Jeremy, who helps us out from time to time. He's come round to help us. Dad's out spraying, so he can't help. He's spraying the spring barley. But yeah, Jeremy's come round. He's brought one of his tractors. He's brought his 6430. So he's got our Richard Western trailer hooked on, and normally he would use my tractor, but because of the old virus thing, we sort of just not really sharing tractors, so he's brought his own one. It's not the most exciting job stacking bales, but I did get to do the mowing, which was fun. Enjoyed that. I'm hoping to get to the field a couple of times, so I can do a bit of filming. So it's Monday evening now, about 10 to 8, I'm just going down to the field to have a bit of a look, see what's going on. They've just moved fields actually. They've done the 2 fields down the road, because that was the driest stuff. They didn't start till 3 o'clock. It's been a bit of a setting up afternoon, because it was the first time out for the baler. And now they've just moved down to this field, what I mowed first actually, so the new lay. So they had 200 bales off those other 2 fields, which was about 15 or 16 hectares, so it didn't really yield that well. But hopefully this one will be better, but it's only 5 hectares, so we should have a look. Anyway, Bill's gone off to check his cows, but he took the trailer with him, so now I've not got a trailer. We're just down to 1 trailer. He'll be back in a minute. I thought I'd just pop down to the field and have a bit of a look. Right, let's go. It's a warm one today. Oh, it's warm in here. Made the mistake of leaving this sat in the sun. So, it's Tuesday morning. They've started baling and wrapping. I need to get this thing in the shade for a minute. Cooking. Got the air conditioning on. It's all going on today. On top of baling and wrapping and stacking bales, we've got contractors in cleaning out the bin store and the dryer. They're cleaning all that out with a hydrovane and hoover. Basically they do that and we do the on-floor stores ourselves. Dad's out spraying. He's been spraying wheat with, I'm not sure what dose, like T2 or probably like T2 I think. And now he's going to start the spring oat, so I just took some chemical up there for him this morning. Got a few cows here, look, not many, that's the only cows that are here at Farm 1. And we've got some lambs out in that field, they're looking good in the sun. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for Bill to come back with his first load of bales. You see these bales in that clamp there, there's just short of 400 in there, they're last year's ones. And I'm going to park this thing in the shade somewhere whilst I'm waiting for him. Yeah, they're last year's bales, and I think we might be glad to have them. for a couple of reasons. First one being, it looks like we're going to be low on bales this summer. The yield is down. We only got 270 yesterday off of 50 acres, and now we've got another 100 acres to do today, 40 hectares. Right, Bill's here now, so he's got the first load of the day. Like I said, we've got another 100 acres to do today. But what I was saying before, the other reason why we might be glad we've got those bales is because the grass is really drying up out in the grazing fields, and the cows haven't actually got that much grass, so they may have to start feeding bales out in the grazing fields. So I expect some of you are probably wondering, you know, we've got these two clamps here, why are we not doing clamp silage? So basically, the reason is, there's a few different reasons, as normal. Right now we're at farm 1, the farm where I live. Not many cows live here in the winter, only a few, and the bulls are obviously live here as well, because this is where the bull shed is. But all the main herd of cows in the winter live up at farm 3, and there's no silage clamps there. All the cows used to live here like 6 years ago. Up until 6 years ago, the whole herd was living here at farm 1. But then these old cow sheds, they were getting really old. There was plans to knock them down and rebuild them, and then they changed the plans to just move the whole lot up to farm 3. So, and the only thing is though, is they haven't long built the bull shed, so the bulls have stayed here for now. I expect in the future the bulls will end up getting moved up to farm 3 as well, but not for a few years yet. But yeah, so basically these bales here, they're just being stored here for the winter, because there's not enough room to store all the haylage bales up at farm 3. So basically we're just using these clamps to store them for the winter, and when they get low up at farm 3 in the winter, then I'll put some on a trailer and take them up there for them, basically. So that's that. Obviously it's been talked about possibly building clamps, because whilst the herd was living here at farm 1, yeah, they used to do clamp silage. We used to get contractors come in to mow and row up, and they had brought in their forager and a team of trailers, and yeah, used to fill up these two clamps with first cut and second cut, and yeah. But now obviously we're all bales ever since the herd moving. So, like I said, they've talked about maybe putting up clamps at farm 3, but they're not cheap to build for a start. They're a lot of money to build. Then you've got to deal with the effluent, and it's really wet ground up there, so it wouldn't be able to spread it in the winter. Other things is cost of, once you've already paid for building the clamps, then you've got to pay the contractors to come in and fill them. So yeah, and that wouldn't be cheap. I know it's not cheap to get all these bales baled up and wrapped, but it's probably cheaper than getting a whole silage team in. Okay, that's 359 bales in that stack. As you saw, I just put the net over the top, stopped the rooks pecking holes in. That's a mistake I made last year. I didn't put the net over soon enough, and literally the same day they were there pecking it. So it doesn't seem many about at the moment, but we're not going to take the risk. So what we've got to do now is the baler guys, they've moved up to the fields up at Farm 3. The 3 big fields what I showed you on the drone, that's all we've got left to do. It's Tuesday afternoon. So yeah, basically I've got to go up to Farm 3 and start a new stack up there now. So yeah, these guys have got a hot job today. It's bad enough for me in here. I dread to think what it's like in that grain store. Okay, so I'm up at Farm 3 now. I've just taken a few bales. This is the last few bales from the last field off Bill's trailer. He's gone off to do something else for a bit. Whilst these guys get going with the baling and wrapping again. And I'm going to start a new stack right here. I've even put out a piece of rope this year, so no excuses for a wonky bale stack. Even though I've just put the bale right on the rope. Well, I should be able to pull that out. So, yeah, I'm going to take this trailer up to the field in a minute and load my own trailer. But then once I've done that, when I get back, I'll put the GoPro up, put a new battery in the GoPro and put that up, and we'll do a bit of a time lapse of building the stack. That's the plan anyway. So it is now Wednesday, about midday. I've only just come up here. We're just picking up the last of these haylage bales. So yesterday evening when we packed up, I think we were up to about 700, and they had about another 10 hectares left to bale today. They must be almost finished now. So yeah. It was supposed to, if you remember in the last video, I guessed about 850. So I probably won't be far off. It should be more like 1,000 really, but as most of you know, the yields seem to be down on grass. So, but like I said before, luckily we've got that 400 left over from last year, so we don't really need to worry about bale numbers. Luckily, we're quite fortunate this year. So yeah, Dad he's actually just filled up the Bateman sprayer with some N35 fertiliser, and he's started putting it on these grass fields what we've taken the cut off. So, and I've also got to put on some potash as well. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and then because they're forecasting thunderstorms tomorrow, so it'd be good if we can get all this fertiliser on and then get some thundery showers on it and wash it all in. You could do with just like a couple of days of straight rain really, but I don't think we're going to get it anytime soon, so the best we can hope for is just a shower, I think. So, we finished on the bales. I'm just on my way back to Farm 1. We didn't get as many as what I thought. I guessed 850. We got 780. So yeah, we were a bit short, and to be honest, my guess, I thought I was putting in a low guess really. Last year we got about 1100 first cut, so yeah, not as much grass there as what I thought when I was mowing. I thought it was going to be a decent cut, but apparently not. So yeah, that's basically it really. It is now Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to go back. Yeah, like I said, I'm going back to Farm 1. I'm going to put the fert spinner on the tractor and get that ready for tomorrow. I haven't got a worksheet for it yet, so I can't start it this afternoon. I took delivery of some MOP this morning, so some potash. So I'll put that on tomorrow. Dad's been putting on nitrogen today. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I will try and get around to reading the comments from the mowing video. I've seen a few of them, but yeah, I'll try and read some in the next video because they're pretty good. Got some good comparisons there for fuel and that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.